Hi folks, how you doing? I'm Ross Minton. This is Grow Your Own Life. Please like and subscribe, that would be amazing. And today I'm going to show you my epic garden fail. Yes, I made a complete schoolboy error. I've been growing vegetables for years and years and years, and this just goes to show that even with the best laid plans, you still make mistakes. So here, have a look. So, as you're probably aware from previous videos, that I've been having a complete rejig around the allotment. I've been, if you really look over my shoulder, I've been clearing the site out, I've been taking up wooden raised beds, I've been moving things around, and one of the things I did was put a raised bed inside my greenhouse so I could get some salad crops over the winter. Problem with that is, I did this. Looks great, doesn't it? Looks amazing. Unfortunately not, because most of that is weeds. There's, as you can see, there's radishes and onions and things popping through, and lettuce over there you can just about make out. But I was a complete numpty. When I filled up this raised bed reusing compost, I forgot to do the one thing that I normally always do, and that's I rake it, I water it, and I let all the weed seeds germinate, and then I chop them all off, and then I sow properly. Well, I was in a bit of a rush, and I looked at the soil, and it was like, I think that should be alright. I don't think there'll be too many weeds in there. And so me saving myself probably half an hour's work has now created myself hours worth of work. Because in here, there's actually onion seedlings. See them poking through there? You see it? And then there's all this rubbish growing. So I now need to thin everything out and get rid of all these weeds and start again. Which is an absolute nightmare. If I show you this, look down here. I got kale in the middle of weeds, lettuce in the middle of weeds, onions in the middle of weeds. I think they're radishes. I got my paperwork at home, and I can't remember what that was. But again, it's just weeds everywhere. So yeah, just goes to show that even the legend that is me, I'm joking, I'm far from it, as you well know. Yeah, we all make mistakes. And again, a rush job that I thought to myself, I can get this done in an afternoon, has now turned into an absolute pain in the bum. It'll be saved, right? And I would have had to have thinned out the lettuce and the kale and stuff anyway, but I would have liked them to have been a bit bigger before I started to weed around them. Hey ho, what are you going to do? At least they're growing, I suppose. Look at the state of it. My cabbages, my lettuces are just taken over by this weed. So today I've got to weed all of this. As you can see, it's an absolute jungle, but it needs doing, otherwise all my lettuce and stuff for winter will be ruined. So I'm not going to do a time lapse. I'm just going to crack on, and as if by magic, ta-da! Whew. That's taken me probably about 20 minutes. Got my kale, lettuce, and then some radishes, which I've had to obviously transplant. So I don't know how well they're going to do, but fingers crossed. I've just got to give it a water now, and hopefully that should be okay. There's going to be a few weeds pop up, look, because when you pull the little ones out, and I'm sure I've brought some seeds to the surface. Fingers crossed. That should now make for an easy lettuce bed, salad bed. I apologise in advance for not doing any videos over the last week or so, but as you can see, I've just been ripping stuff up and putting new stuff down. So there's not really been a great deal to talk about, other than I'm still cracking on with the whole allotment redesign. It's getting there slowly, but there's no big rush. I've got all winter to do it. Starting to lay out my raised beds. The one raised bed there, obviously I've got another one of those which is going to go over by the white oil drums, and the plan is then to put the white oil drums on the end of the raised bed. Like so. And that should give me some nice rows then of beds that I can easily walk down to weed and tend, still get access to the greenhouse and everything else. It's just a monotonous task at the moment of laying things out and doing a bit here and there. Try and spend half an hour when the weather's good doing a few jobs. I've actually got a couple of ventures going on at the moment which I'd like to share with everyone as well. Some of you may not know this about me, but I'm actually a graphic designer. That's my qualification, that's what I'm trained in. I have a master's in advertising and stuff, and I draw, doodle, sketch, do graphics, make packaging, and yeah, I've been doing it for years. So I've decided to open up a couple of Teespring shops. I've got a Redbubble shop, and try and sell some designs and t-shirts and mugs and other things that I've done. You've probably heard me talk about it in the past. I've had a few designs on there, but I've never done it seriously until now. But the plan is to try and get try and develop a part-time business out of YouTube, the allotment and everything else, and just tick over really. I could really do with a bit of cash at the moment, with the old pandemic and things that have been cropping up that have been costing money. So by the way, please don't feel like this is a cry for help. I've got a roof over my head, I've got food in the fridge, I'm not starving. But if any of you is thinking about buying a travel mug or a t-shirt or a dress or some scatter cushions, I have a fair few designs and I will pop the links below. Teespring is what I'm solely doing for Grow Your Own Life. So that will be allotment, fishing, metal detecting related, and the designs should be, hopefully, they should be perfect for people like you. And the Redbubble page is a bit of everything. There's some quips, some jokes, there's funny things I've thought of, and there is a little bit of Grow Your Own Life on there. But if you solely want Grow Your Own Life related products, they're all on Teespring. If you want to have a look at the other side of my design work and my sense of humour, then have a look on Redbubble. And as I said, if you plan on buying a travel mug, maybe you can buy one from me. It would be greatly appreciated right now. But yeah, to be perfectly honest, everything's going good. It's going as it should. I wasn't expecting to have completely finished this by now, so it's just baby steps. I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, when's he going to get done? When's he going to get the allotment finished? But yeah, it's, you know, I started it September and I'm doing a little bit here and there. And perfectly honest, because of growing things in the UK, I've probably got till March, so I'm in no rush whatsoever. But I've done a few other things, so keep an eye out for videos popping up. Because I'm not growing at the moment, because I'm generally redesigning the allotment and I'm tied in a few things, I've got a few other videos in the pipeline. And if you like allotments, you'll definitely like them, because I've been to a pig farm, a small holding, and I got to play with some baby pigs. Oh, I got to play with some baby pigs. And yeah, so there's a few things cropping up, so please keep them peeled. But anyway, without further ado, I'll show some footage from the last week or so. Hi folks, how you doing? So yeah, it's been an interesting, I don't know, week or so down the allotment, just getting a few jobs done. As you can see, been in the greenhouse sorting everything out. Since then the slugs have got in there and eaten everything. Absolute nightmare. I need to get some organic slug pellets really to sort that out. I didn't really think about slugs in the greenhouse because I was being a noddy, okay, but hey ho. But check this out, look at this test centre now, it's absolutely crazy. I can't believe they've built all that. It's mental. There's the allotment gates. Looks like something from the UN. The one good thing about all that is it's now providing 24-hour security for the allotments, because all the time there's security guards here, which is pretty cool to be fair, because normally winter's the time when people like to break in and nick stuff because it's dark early, isn't it? Because obviously in the UK it gets dark at like 5:30 in the afternoon. But now, because of all this, hopefully all winter we're going to have like our own private security firm. How cool is that?